Okay. There we go. Now my mic's working. I am recording. It's very, very loud right now. Oh boy, better turn that down. Hang on. There we go.
Fixed the audio.
I'm going to turn up you. Turn you up in Discord as well.
Because
very laggy.
Yeah, I apologize about that.
Also, we're like way across the other side of the world from each other. So.
And also, I live in a trailer park.
Oof. That's rough.
So, not exactly the best connection in the world.
Not the best Wi-Fi, no. Well,
also, I'm in a car.
In a car in a trailer park.
Indeed.
How to get the best Wi-Fi signal ever.
Definitely.
Alright, so at the moment we're just doing the recording. This is CatAM. This is the little pre-podcast recording. People can watch it with the main episode if they want. I kind of stole this idea from Drawfee.
Drawfee.
Yeah, they had one called Ice Drawfee, where before they did their episode, they'd do like a little podcast recording thing. And I was like, man, that's a really good idea. So hopefully the people from Drawfee don't ever see CatFM. Otherwise they'll be like, hey, that was our idea.
Yeah, just like, oh god, don't find us.
Don't find us.
Almost as bad as the Duolingo owl.
Duolingo owl will always find you.
Beg for your life in Spanish, guys.
Please, don't kill me. I don't know what that is in Spanish.
I also don't know what that is in Spanish.
Por favor. I'm gonna look this up. Let's look this up. Please, wait, I could just go Google Translate.
Yeah, figure out how to please the Duolingo owl.
From English to Spanish. Please don't kill me. Let's see what this is. Let me find it. Southern Sotho? The fuck language is that? Please.
I mean, I don't know.
Don't kill me. No me mates. Por favor, no me mates. I think that's what it says. Let's hear it. Por favor, no me mates.
Yeah. Okay. So figure out how to survive the Duolingo owl.
Yeah, just say that. And it will be like, you've been practicing your Spanish. Okay. And it will go away.
Just walk. So, like, we'll see you next week where you have to do it in Japanese. And it's like, oh god.
Oh god, no.
Oh no.
Please don't kill me. In Japanese now. And I'm just curious. This is what we're doing. We're just looking up how to say that in different languages.
Of course! We gotta learn how to survive.
Yeah, exactly. Korosanaide.
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 All day. Just like, oh god.
Korosanaide.
Korosanaide. Big scare.
Yeah, that kill you.
Yeah, just please don't kill the lolly. That'd be great.
None of that. Bad. You're Japanese. You should not be doing that. I thought they loved the lollies.
I am not Japanese, though.
Oh no! But the owl.
Yeah.
I don't know where the owl is from. Who knows? He's some alien.
The owl. It's from Internetlandia, obviously.
Oh right. He's I'd hate to live there. News, gaming news. I'm just looking up stuff we can talk about during the stream.
Okay.
Looking up, gaming news and stuff. Neat.
Mhm.
Lots of new games coming.
I don't keep up with that, so that's fun.
I mean, I don't, but I kind of have to for this.
Mhm.
But a lot of them, I'm just like, what even is this game? What is this series I've never heard of before that apparently people really love? Like Earthbound.
Yeah.
Apparently people love it, but I've never played it until today.
I've heard a lot about Earthbound, mostly from my friend who played it in the middle of class, but
Nice.
that's beside the point.
I only know Ness because of Smash Bros.
Yeah. I know Earthbound because Toby Fox.
Toby Fox? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because he made one of the soundtracks.
Yeah, that's right. And also, his characters are definitely based. Like Sans is just Ness but reskinned.
Yeah, secretly.
Secretly.
Obviously. I mean, come on, guy.
Come on, guy. What news are we going to talk about? We need to talk about like world news. I can't really talk about New Zealand news because you don't really know enough about New Zealand. Oh my god!
I don't know about it enough.
I want to talk about.
General.
I want to talk about how much people are just going dumb over the Joker movie.
I have heard a lot of crap about that.
People like they want to find a reason to hate it, but really nothing bad has come out of it. But they just.
I mean, except for all the children being brought there because parents are stupid sometimes.
Yeah, and then they go, "How dare this R18 movie contain violence?" And it's like, what the fuck is your problem?
It's like, excuse me, you brought your child to this and you knew.
I know. It's like back a couple of years ago with there's like an episode of The Walking Dead, and there was that. I don't know if you've seen The Walking Dead.
I have not, but okay. I have heard a lot from.
But like,
I haven't watched a lot of things.
But there was like this one gay character, and he like kisses his husband, and then like the next day there's like a huge outrage, like, how dare they show two men kissing? My child was watching that. It's like, why are you letting your child watch a zombie, like a TV series based on like zombies and people killing each other? And why are you getting upset over two men kissing in a zombie fucking show? What the hell?
I mean, seriously, guys, chill.
Goddamn, it's a zombie. It's about zombies. It's about a zombie apocalypse.
It's an apocalypse.
And then
you do what you do.
And then it's like a man kissing his husband, and people are getting pissed off over that. Oh, my child was watching. It's like, why are you letting your child watch this? Why?
Yeah, and yet they don't get upset over the excessive gore.
No, none of that. It's not like a zombie gets like ripped in half. And it's still moving, and they're all like,
like there's blood everywhere. So no, but oh God forbid somebody kisses someone else of the same gender. No, dear Lord.
No, you gotta call the FCC on that. Gotta get it banned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's
kind of the same thing with why all YouTube content creators are being kind of struck down.
Oh yeah.
Because they're cursing.
Yeah.
It's because parents are like, oh my God, my kids are learning curse words. How dare you?
It's like,
despite the fact they're probably the ones teaching them.
Yeah. So you should, maybe monitor what your kids are watching on YouTube.
Yeah, and also the fact that they're probably the ones that are teaching them the curse words unintentionally, like they're saying the curse words themselves.
Yeah.
And then they just need to find something to blame because, oh no, I'm parenting perfectly fine.
I don't say fuck around my child. It's like,
I don't have children.
It's like, my cousin, she swears heaps around her kids, and then she'll yell at them when they swear. It's like, bro, you're saying like fuck and bitch every other second word around them all the time.
Hold on. Yeah.
I don't want to say that because she'll get pissy at me. I doubt she'll ever watch this, so... no one I know in real life watches this, so it's okay.
Uh-huh.
I could just talk shit about people.
Yeah, we'll just be like, drama, let's go.
Let's go. We need that content.
I can't do that.
Let's talk about...
Yeah, I can't do that with my friends.
No, they'd probably watch it.
Yeah, because knowing them, I'm going to be like, put the link and just swarm.
Nice, that's good. We want all the viewers. We need all the viewers we can get.
Yeah.
I like the viewers.
Especially because I'm going to at everyone.
Yes,
just
perfect.
to make everybody upset.
I wanted to talk about Brexit, but I don't know enough about it, and I'm not sure you'd know enough about it.
I do not.
No. What else? Man killed the Pope. Not the newest Pope, but like an older Pope.
It's a thing that.
Mm.
I live under a rock.
I didn't know this either. We could talk about the Hong Kong riots and get banned.
Oh yeah.
Like
We
that.
could also talk about the anime facility somewhere being burnt down. Big sad.
What? I didn't know about this.
Yeah, one of them got burnt down.
Oh,
and
shit.
I think it was the one that made Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and it's like...
No.
But kinda!
Why couldn't they burn down Toei?
I know, right?
And then One Piece would have 8.
Then
And then that would give Oda enough time to write enough One Piece that by the time they pick up again, they wouldn't have to fill it with filler.
I know, just like, save One Piece, please.
Save One
It's
Piece.
being fillered to
It's
death.
being killed by Toei. They're like, we need more. We need to extend it more for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they don't really need to. You know what they could do?
Yeah.
Something that they've done in the past, but they sort of stopped doing, was do like in between arcs. They were doing using cover stories as filler.
Mm-hmm.
They did that with a couple of them, like the Buggy one, where he meets where his crew are trying to elect a new captain, and Richie the Lion ends up being the new captain. And then the other one, I think the other one where he meets who's that guy in the box? I can't remember his name now.
Green Afro?
Yeah, Green Afro. Shit, what's his name?
We know who...
Yeah.
Know what his name is.
They did that one as well, I'm pretty sure. And I think
Oh, Gamamon. Is that it?
It's...
What's that?
Gaimon.
Gaimon. I had the right kind of thing. I knew
Gamamon.
it started with a G.
Sounded like
Gamamon.
Sounded like a Digimon.
Digimon time.
Gamamon. Digivolve 2. Boxmon.
Big fun times.
But I'm pretty sure they did that one. And then I think they did the Alvida one. And then that's it. But they could use that as like filler in between seasons. Or in between arcs. They could use the cover stories. That would have been perfect.
Like,
They could
bring it back.
They could stretch those out heaps.
Yeah, and people would read it with actual enthusiasm because hey, characters.
Yeah, be like, oh shit. Like how Kami and Papag get introduced into the story is through its cover story. Through through Jinbei's one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like there's suddenly just new characters in the anime, but like Jinbei and like Hachi already knew them. It's like when I first was watching the anime, I was like, who are these guys? How does Hachi know them so well?
It's like, hold on.
Now when you read the manga, it's like they're actually introduced because Jinbei meets them and saves them under the sea.
Yeah.
From like a big predator. Because they keep getting eaten by the giant fish.
Because, logic.
As Kami's dumb and keeps getting eaten by undersea creatures.
That's fair. Just One Piece, you take your logic, throw it out the window, make sure to light it on fire, and then sail away.
And it's the same with Garp. Like, in the manga, Garp gets introduced in a cover story. And then you don't meet him until Water 7. So the end of Water 7 in the anime. And he's suddenly just like...
guess what?
He's like, I'm Luffy's grandpa. It's like, there's no established...
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
So, hold on, when did this happen?
No, actually, I think there was another cover story that was adapted into a filler arc, which was the one where Kobe and Helmepo get trained up by Garp. So actually, I think he was introduced.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember that one. So they used to do it.
I love how Kobe grew up from just tiny short boy to a sudden tallish boy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my.
It's a glow up.
My son. He grew up.
The glow up.
And wish I could grow like that.
I did.
Darn.
I grew very tall.
Forever 4'11".
When I was a teen. I was like suddenly short, and then like within a year I just like grew.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like over 6 foot. You know, I've stayed
and then
over 6 foot since I was 16.
still good old Edward Elric height.
Nice.
I don't know. Maybe I'll learn alchemy. Get my arm and leg ripped off. Let's go.
Trying to bring your mum back from the dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you
Just
got it.
become a brunette Edward. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Brunette, gender bent Elric.
You should draw that.
Perhaps I will at some point.
Yes. Good.
But I don't have my sketch pad with me. So
Oh, no. Could draw it in the car while we're doing the episode.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to focus on what you're saying if I
No.
was. I'd be like, wait, huh? What?
I'm pretty bad with that when I'm the one playing the game. I'm trying to focus on the game and chat at the same time. So if you've watched the one where we had Liam, you like see that I don't do a lot of talking because I'm trying to like figure out what the hell they do in the game. It's better if I've played the game in the past and sort of know what to do, because then I can just like go on autopilot. But if I've never played the game, which is most of them that we've done on this series, then I kind of got to focus and I stop talking, and it's really annoying. So
I mean, this just adds to my magical ability of the creation of awkward silences.
Yes.
Happens way more often than you'd think.
Well, hopefully we get people chatting in the chat to give us things to talk about. And if not, then I can just quickly look up some news or some article and we can talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I could, like, bring up random stuff to discuss about my school because, oh god.
Oh no.
Or just America in general.
Oh no.
Oof.
American schools.
I'm sorry, but we're fucked.
Just a little bit.
No, we're fucked. Not just a little bit, no, we're dead. I'm sorry.
Dat boy who brings guns to school.
Right. Like, ever since the Industrial Revolution, things have just went downhill. Because the system is all about making the system better.
Right.
So there's not really a set thing, and our only goal is to follow the system.
Yeah. Goal is just to make sure everybody passes. In whichever way.
The goal is just to expand the system, and then there's not a baseline, so we're just like, what do? And I mean, we're in, I think, trillions of dollars of debt right now.
Yeah.
The America.
Yeah.
And it's just like, hold up.
I don't know too much about American schooling. All I know is that compared to like other schools around the world, it's kind of not that great.
Bruh, our schools suck.
I wonder what. I know New Zealand schools aren't like the greatest, but I know they're definitely a lot higher than like American schools.
Yeah.
Schooling systems around the world. I want to look at like the ranking.
How much you bet? Want to bet America's at the bottom? Let's go.
No, it's quite far down in America. This is the top 11 best school systems in the world. Let's look this up. Let's talk about this because we're cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no.
Go away, pop-up
Just
ad.
look over. I look over to Grand Line. Okay, hold on. Let me just.
Yo. God damn it, I had to turn off ad block, apparently, to see this. It's like one of those pop-up things. It's like, we have noticed you're using ad block. Subscribe now.
Yeah.
And then
so I look over at Grand Line.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one at the top.
Okay, hang on. Oh, 6 pissed at your face.
I'm like, wait, hold on. What is this content?
Thank you for that, mister. Sexy pistol.
Sexy pistol.
Sexy pistol.
It's like, wait, hold on.
Hang on. 6 pistol your face. Well, considering 6 pistols is another name for a penis.
Yeah, it's like, hold on.
Okay, let's see.
What?
So, Japan is at number 9, I think.
Nice.
Hang on. Barbados? Oh, wow. Barbados has a really high literacy rate.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hang on. Let me read this whole thing.
The more you know.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. The World Economic Forum, blah, 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 blah. Oh my gosh. This thing's just swarming with ads. This website.
Oh no.
It's like,
Oh no.
it forced me to turn ad block off. So I turn it off and now there's just ads galore and it's slowing my computer down.
Then just go to a different site.
No, but this looks interesting.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, the countries were ranked according to the 12 pillars of competitiveness, which includes macroeconomic, environment, infrastructure, health, and primary education, and labor market efficiency. Not sure what that means. Oh my god.
Probably how easily you can assimilate into the workforce.
Yeah. We've drilled down the schooling data to look at which countries have the best education system. Neither the US or the UK make the grade in top 11. 3 countries tied for 9th. So there's 3 countries that are tied for 9, I think. Here are the ones that didn't make the grade. Japan. This is equal for 9th. So Japan is equal for 9th. Barbados that's the one I read, which 98% literacy, and then New Zealand is equal for 9th.
Nice.
Primary and secondary education in New Zealand runs from age 5 to age 19, with school compulsory between 6 and 16. There are 3 types of secondary school in New Zealand. State schools educate approximately 85% of students. State integrated schools, private schools, which have been integrated into the state but keep their special charter, educate 12%, and private schools educate 3%. So most people in New Zealand are public school educated.
Yeah.
And we're at
that's most people here in America.
Yeah, and we're at number 9 for in terms of schooling, which is kind of good actually.
Very nice.
Estonia, wow, at number 8. Wow, I wouldn't think Estonia. So all these countries are surprising me. Estonia spends around 4% of its GDP on education. So that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Ireland, number 6. Well, it's equal for 6 with, I can't pronounce it, Cuda?
Something?
I can never pronounce it. It's Qatar. Cuda? I can never pronounce this country. Qatar?
What's your time, everybody?
Qatar? Anyway, that's number 6.
We'll just call it strange name country.
Number 5 is the Netherlands.
Okay.
That just doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
A lot of European countries have really good schooling. Number 4 is Singapore. Yeah. Singapore scores are incredibly high in the program for international student assessment tests, which aim to measure and compare the performance of students across different countries. However, the school system also has a reputation as being a pressure cooker, putting students under a lot of stress at a young age. So that's probably why it's not like right up the top.
Yeah.
It's because it forces a lot of pressure on their students. Equal for number 2 is Belgium and Switzerland, which also doesn't surprise me. Switzerland, just 5% of children attend private schools in Switzerland. Lessons are taught in different languages depending on the region of Switzerland, with German, French, or Italian being the most common. Nice. And number 1 is Finland.
Ah, Finland.
Finland has the best schooling in the world, apparently.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, I could believe that. The ones
No, I don't know any people from Finland, I don't think.
No, I don't think there's anyone on GLR that's from Finland either. I know that there's a couple of Swedes and a couple of what's the one next to them? Danish. Like Fox is Danish.
Yeah.
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 Because Cages gives them shit all the time for it.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's any Finnish people on the Grand Line. Nice.
I don't know.
Finland routinely tops rankings of global education systems and is famous for having a no banding system. All pupils, regardless of ability, are taught in the same classes. Oh, wow. As a result, the gap between the weakest and strongest pupils is the smallest in the world. Finnish schools also give relatively little homework and have only one mandatory test at the age of 16. Wow.
Bro, I want to go to Finland.
Yeah, go learn in Finland. You'll be stuck.
Yeah.
You'll be chucked in the class with a mix of differing intelligence, which is kind of good, I guess, because no one gets left out. Everyone all gets taught the same thing. And then you'll just get one test at 16 and no homework, pretty much.
I know. It sounds awesome compared to here, where we're drowned in packets.
Just throwing homework all the time. And you won't be at risk of shooting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, so that's interesting.
Yeah, we've learned something today.
Hooray. That's what CatAM's all about. We play games and we learn things. And we will...
Because learning is fun, said no one ever.
Oh, learning's good. If you learn what you...
Yeah, it's good, but it's not necessarily fun unless you make it fun.
Yeah. If you learn what you want to learn, then it's lots of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're learning, like, I don't know.
Oh, boy. That looks like
how turtles can breathe out their butts instead of, biology. Which, I mean, technically that's biology. But that's specifically on turtles.
Well, that sounds kind of interesting. I'd want to know how turtles breathe out their butts.
That's fair. But I mean,
sounds kind of, that's like a funny kind of interesting, like, lol, that's great.
Yeah, I would rather learn, like, about extinct creatures and why they went there.
Yeah, that's also true. Like and not a giant extinction event.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I found more world news to talk about. More world news on this website. There's one about the neo-Nazis.
Oh, jeez.
And somehow we can talk about this. Guns seized from suspected neo-Nazi leader over race war fears. So someone's just had a whole bunch of guns seized from them because he's believed to be a neo-Nazi. Which is, I guess, fair enough.
I mean, fair enough. But...
So we'll talk about all the serious stuff and then we can talk about all the fluff stuff, all the gaming news and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Like...
Oh, and then story time. I need to find a Reddit story.
Oh, story time.
Reddit stories. The one last week was just so good. It was hilarious.
Was it?
Did you?
What was it?
You didn't.
I didn't. I will watch it after.
It's fucking hilarious. So this guy was like at a dinner party with his wife's new boss. And they're just like having dinner. And then she brings out the steak. And he's all like, oh yeah, sweet steak. I love steak. So he cuts into it and he tries to eat it. And he finds out it's like rare as fuck. Like basically undercooked for him. And he didn't like it.
Ooh.
And so he sees that his wife's one's cooked pretty well. But instead of, asking his wife to swap, he decides, well, no one's looking. And while the host is gone out of the room, he's going to hiff it out the window. So he sees like there's a open window and he's like, sweet, I'm going to time it right and I'm going to chuck it out this window. They're like 3 floors up. So it's just going to fly down into the street. So he gets ready and he chucks it. And then thud, the steak hits the window because it's not actually open. It's just the cleanest window anyone's ever seen. Oh, no. And it slides down the window onto the floor. And his wife and his wife's boss are just like, the fuck? And he's just like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm such a klutz. He's like, I'm so sorry.
Fair enough. That's why you always double check if the window's open.
Or, just, he could have just asked his wife, and be like, hey, you want to swap steak with me? Because I don't like this. Or he could have just been like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, he didn't want to be rude and be like, oh, I'm sorry, your steak's too undercooked for me. And so he's like, you know what, I'll just yeet it out the window while no one's looking. And it's a closed window.
I mean, just remember that somewhere out there, some idiot is pulling on a door that says push.
That's true. All right, I want to find real stories. English teacher calls me
Okay.
sexist and racist. This is fake one. I want to find non-fiction. Some of them are scary. I don't want scary ones. I want funny ones. I want good Reddit stories.
Just the droid.
Here we go. I want some classic Reddit stories that new users should hear. Oh boy, we're going to be starting soon. I should send the ping out because it's nearly 4 p.m. here.
Alright. And then I'll double up the ping on my own so people know,
Right.
like,
I'll
go
ping
here.
everyone. We will be start. Oh no, I'll just copy the CatAM link. Oh shit! What should we even call this episode? Fuck, I haven't.
But what do we call it?
We've just been talking. I haven't thought of what to call it.
A lolly approaches. Let's go.
That looks so bad. So episode 8 was called PAX to the Rafters because we were at PAX and there was 6 of us.
I see.
Episode 9. Fuck, this one's gonna be hard. It's so hard coming up with titles for these.
Sometimes it can be.
I don't know. What should we call this?
Do, 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 do.
Have you got any ideas?
Again, a lolly approaches is my only idea right
aside
now.
Of
Oh, Dakota can't make it. Big.
sad. Cat
He's
lollies.
got to go to bed.
Oh no. The last one I did with Taco was called Taco Cat, which was a good one. Or Taco Cat backwards is Taco Cat.
Yeah, palindromes, everybody.
Hooray! I could call this one. Small baguette. Perfect. A small croissant.
Baguette.
Small croissant.
That works.
There we go. I'll put featuring Nerdy Baguette. So it's your screen name.
Whoop, whoop.
There we go.
No clue where you're putting.
Into the title. Episode 9.
Okay.
Small croissant.
Woo.
Right. Alright, I'll do the big ping on the cat server on the live. Everyone, we are going live in 5 minutes. Woohoo! Right, now I need to bring up Twitch so I can see if the stream's running properly or not.
Copy text time. I'm plagiarizing off you.
Right, I'll post it in Grand Line as well. Self-promotion.
Okay.
Live in 5 minutes. Alright.
There
Boom,
Throne.
boom,
Time to
boom,
open
boom.
Twitch.
Alright.
Hello.
Sweet.
There.
So I'm going to stop the recording now, and then I'm going to like deafen myself, so when I undeafen, then we'll be ready to start. So like you can just leave your volume on, but people won't be able to hear from my end because I'm going to be the one streaming it. Also, should I play a song?
The question is what song?
Maybe something from my band.
Perhaps.
Hang on.
Serenade us, my dear friend.
Play. Did we do Impossible last? No, I think I did Cards last time. Yeah. I won't upload this to YouTube because it's my guitarist song and I don't want to like give any stuff out before we've recorded it, but it's fine doing its little intro music. Okay, right, and recording end. Everyone, go check out the proper CatFM over on Twitch, twitch.tv/cat_FM. Make sure to watch the proper episode on YouTube. And thanks, Baguette, for doing this with me. Now we're going to do the proper episode. Woohoo! Okay.